everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for checking out all the content I have shared so far. I really appreciate it. And for today's topic, I would like to share with you 5 simple do and don'ts that you need to know before going to your citizenship interview. So as you know, I passed my citizenship exam about 2 weeks ago, and my oath ceremony is coming up in 2 weeks. And I find this 5 simple tips that I've come up with is actually super helpful and helped me through the whole process. So let's check them out. So number 1, don't arrive late to your interview. This is a no-brainer. Please do check your interview notice beforehand so you know exactly what time that you should arrive to your interview. Also, if you travel to your USCIS office to have the interview by car or public transportations, make sure that you check traffic beforehand, because let's say if you travel on a highway or some congested areas, that would add additional time to your commute time. So plan it accordingly. Number 2, don't forget all of your original required documentations, paperwork, and IDs. Please do double, triple, quadruple check all of those documents beforehand. The interview notice should give you a list of things to bring. And also, if you have your own lawyers, please consult with them beforehand so you know exactly what you need to bring to your interview. So paperwork is super important. Number 3, don't ignore your N400 answers and don't ignore the 100 civic questions. Do be consistent with your N400 answers, and if there are any changes from the time that you submitted your N400 form to the time that you have your interview, please remember those changes and bring them up to the officer. In my case, I did travel outside the US after I submitted my N400, so I had to know and remember the date that I left the country and the date that I came back to the US. So I brought this up, and the officer updated my travel history right away. Do spend time to study and go over the 100 civic questions. I know you have to spend additional time to study those questions, but just think of them as an educational opportunity. So while studying those questions, I do found them very interesting, informative, and educational. And I learned quite a great deal about the US history and the US political systems and so forth. So yeah, so don't ignore the 100 civic questions. Number 4, don't pretend to understand the officer questions during your interview. As you know, most of the US citizen candidates, myself included, have different English skills. So it's definitely okay for you to ask the officer to repeat or to rephrase the questions if you don't understand them. So do say this type of questions instead. You can say, repeat please, could you repeat please? You can say louder please, can you speak it louder please? And if the officer is speaking too fast, you can say slower please, could you speak it slower please? And I hope those type of questions would help you to understand the officer questions better. And number 5, which I find super helpful, is don't feel nervous. Like you, I was actually feeling super nervous, whether it's 1 month, 1 week, or 1 hour before my interview. But just take a deep breath, stay calm, stay positive. And I do find that if you be truthful, stay positive, and treat the officer with respect, your interview will be okay. So that's it, folks. Those are the 5 simple tips that I can give you before you're going to your citizenship interview. And if you find this short video interesting and helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as always, stay safe and have a good one wherever you are. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.